Do you have a plan to deal with climate change?
Secretary Kerry, my question to you is printing a lot of new money and opening a bunch of new public banks a real way to pay for this Green New Deal?
There are a lot of different proposals about how to proceed. I don't know that any of them are coming from your party or your side of the aisle. But in proposing what she has proposed together with Senator Markey, Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez has in fact offered more leadership in one day or in 1 week than President Trump has in his lifetime. Did you have any hearings on it the last few years? Mostly on Benghazi, if I recall, when I was up here.
To the Senate's credit, they did put the vote on the floor, and as Ranking Member Jordan mentioned, not a single Democrat voted for the bill.
I'm reminded today about the fun I'm missing. I mean, come on. We've all seen those votes. We all know what those are. That's a political vote.
There's not a single climate denier in this room. The president might want to talk with the educated adults he once trusted to fill his top national security positions. It sounds like you're questioning the credentials of the president's advisors currently, but I don't think we should question your credentials today. Isn't it true you have a science degree from Yale?
Bachelor of Arts degree.
Is it a political science degree?
Yes, political science.
So how do you get
My
a
regret.
Bachelor of Arts in a science?
Well, it's liberal arts education and degree.
So I think it's somewhat appropriate that somebody with a pseudoscience degree is here pushing pseudoscience. I want to ask you,
Are you serious? I mean, this is really serious happening here?
you know what? It is serious. You're calling the president's cabinet a kangaroo court.
But it's not science. You're not quoting science.
Well, you're the science expert. You got the political science degree.
Queued
Did
up.
geology stop when we got on the planet?
Mr. Chairman, this is just not a serious conversation.
Your testimony is not serious. I agree.
Beg to differ with you. I did not avoid the question. I said there are many ways to pay for it.
He just asked for one.
Well, I did. I talked about the carbon pricing is one way to pay for change. There are all kinds of other things we could do. One would be to not give $1 trillion worth of tax benefits to the top 1% of Americans. I'm one of them. I didn't deserve to get that tax cut. Nobody did in this country.
You don't want to politicize this, but you just played the 1% card.
No, I actually played a moral judgment about what is appropriate in building a civil society.
Well,
That's
what
I
my
did.
colleague Comer
That is
Kentucky knows is that this will fall on the poorest of the poor.
That is absolutely incorrect, that it would fall on the poorest people.
So soak the
If you
rich.
look at the distribution, we have the most unequal distribution of income in America that we've had since the 1920s when we didn't have an income tax.
I want to use
Think about that.
1920 as the
The gentleman's
benchmark.
time has
People in this
expired.
country are far better.
The gentleman's time has expired. Mr. Mooring.